Now we're live. Hello, everyone. I'm Lucas. This is Paulo. We've been working with HTML5 video in this last summit, and we're going to give a little overview of where we stand at, what is currently implemented, and the future plans for HTML5. Okay, so this is a picture of where we were at the last summit. This was a rough prototype of showing 3 webcams being shared through WebRTC with Currento as a media server. And so in this summit, we've been working on organizing this code we had in a more cohesive architecture. And so this is a diagram of what we have right now. And we have a new component in BBB's architecture, which we're calling BBB WebRTC SFU. And this component is responsible for being a kind of a coordinator or controller, maybe, of all the video streams we're going to be publishing and receiving. And this component is responsible for dealing with the media server, which in this case is Currento, but we're implementing it in a way in which we could maybe swap this for Jitsi or something else if we need to. And this component will also read and write to Redis, which then will be the gateway to interact with the rest of the BBB components. And so both the HTML5 client for video and screen sharing and the Flash client for video, for screen sharing, is going to communicate with this component through WebSockets. And then after the signaling is done, the Flash client can pull the screen sharing from Currento media server, and the HTML5 client can pull screen sharing and the cameras from the media server.
Yeah, and basically our idea with that new component is to expose an API, and media API, that everybody can use, and I hope that can extend. So it's easy if any developer wanna plug in a new media server or anything, it should be a bit more easier and extensible.
Okay. So
yeah, this summit we were using Currento media server as a prototype, a starting point to this implementation. So Currento is a media server based on GStreamer. It's built upon it, and it basically its strongest point is dealing with WebRTC, audio and video, and also data channels. But it's also capable of doing other stuff like RTP, RTSP. So it's a pretty extensible and malleable media server. And we basically use it to do video and screen sharing. That's what we reached with that new component. Yeah, and in our use case, we can do both H.264 streams and VP8. That's good because we know that iOS 11 devices currently support H.264, and we have control upon it. We've made tests with both codecs, and they are working pretty fine. And the idea here is that we can, on the HTML5 client, share our webcam and do a broadcast. So a user shares his webcam, and everyone that is in the meeting should be able to see it. And all of this is done through WebRTC. In our use case, Currento. For now, sharing webcams only work on the HTML5 client. Maybe we'll extend that to an interoperated Flash client. And screen sharing goes both ways. So if somebody shares it on the Flash client, it should appear on the HTML5 client. And the reverse is also true. And it's send-receive flow.
So we have some screenshots of how this is working. So here we have Paulo was sharing his screen on his computer, so you can see his browser, and me, Augusto, which was also working with us on the summit, and Paulo are sharing our webcams. So you can see 3 webcams and a screen being shared. On the next one, we have the screen sharing being visualized on the Flash client. So we have the same, we're seeing the same thing on both clients. And in this one, we just have like another example of the screen sharing and the webcam on the HTML5 client. And we're going to put up a link for this presentation. So we have a video showing this working in practice. So you can see how it looks like while it's moving. But that's pretty much it. We'll be working together with the rest of the BigBlueButton team to get this ready. But I think Fred can give more details about how we're going to go forward with this. And yeah,
that's pretty much it.
That's it. Bye, everyone.